starlight loud. I hear the TV droning somewhere in the background, and my baby all day in her pretty nightgown. Meanwhile, it's reading 105 at best.
Dope. That's awesome. Welcome, everyone, to the Silver Moon patio. We're really grateful that you all came out here. Thanks for coming out. You know, really hardy folk here in Bend, so it's no surprise, actually, but all the same, thank you for coming out. We've got an awesome show for you tonight. We've got Matt Puccio opening it up, and then we've got our spotlight artist for September, Larkspur Stand, led by Jake Soto. We're really grateful for all of you tuning in to the live stream. High Desert Music Collective is thankful for your support. Please check out our website. Right now we're having a membership drive, so go to the website, become a community member or a founding artist. Your support means a lot. But without further ado, I'm going to hand it right off to the man playing some background music right now for me, which is really sweet and lovely, Matt Puccio. So please enjoy the show. And after Matt Puccio, we've got Larkspur Stand.
So tonight I've got a great set for you about my journey towards being a very quiet, distanced young man to to some form of courage I got today. But first things first, this first song goes out to Martha, if you're watching. Happy wedding anniversary. This one goes out to you and yours. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with As the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. So take my hand and take my whole life too. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you. Happy wedding anniversary, Martha. All right, so my name is Matt Puccio Jr. I'm here to play some good tunes for you. These next couple tunes all come from my EP Wild Spaces, starting off with my first and foremost concern, which are bees, flowers, and global agribusiness. There's new flowers in the field as the springer starts to yield. Food for the bees, fruit of the soil, and you know what they'll get for their toil. Their tiny brains are full of Roundup, dandelions just weeds to you and me. So stay your hand, domestic guides. Try to see some beauty past your pasture of sod. And won't you, oh honey, please do it for the bees. Oh honey, please do it for the bees. Oh honey, please do it for the bees and other pollinators. Oh honey, please do it for the bees. So if you love the way honey glistens and prevent the collapse of our ecosystems, all it takes is planting flowers and making your voice heard to the powers. Be they neighbors or Congress people, tell them that the future of our food is past the brink. Or take your case to your weekly steeple. If he made them all, why should we make them all extinct? And if my words sound off or odd, know every spray of poison spits into the face of God. So won't you, oh honey, please do it for the bees. Oh honey, please do it for the bees. Oh honey, please do it for the bees and other pollinators. Oh honey, please do it for the bees. Oh won't you please, please, please do it for the bees. Thanks. My whole life I've been living in the city and living in the woods. And every time I have to move to the city, I always just get all small and wound up. And every time I go out to the woods, I always am able to... So this next song is called Forest Bathing, after the Japanese tradition of just going out into the woods. Never was the one to take the criticism lightly. In fact, you'd find me lying awake on my pillow nightly. Always something on my mind, always something on my heart, always words caught in my mouth as I shut it tightly. So as the hours pass, the darkness lasts till day comes brightly, and the fading thoughts, they burn away like dreams of flying, carried away on the wind, float away and then begin, ready for another day, a bit of fright, and then it's off to the woods without the fear, and into the lake as icy clearness soaks out your world with joyful tears, and shivers bring out a moment, dear, when you're off to the woods without the fear, and into the lake as icy clearness soaks out your world, joyful tears, and shivers bring out a moment, dear. So in between the seasons, counting reasons while I'm sleeping, often finding hopeful dreams of mine hard to believe in. There's no shame in feeling frail, find the center of the gale. Never worry if you fail, depend on those who take you out to the woods, round a fire, awakening hope and true desire. Sun, pine, and smoke are never liars, bringing our spirits ever higher when we're off to the woods, around a fire, awakening hope and true desire. Sun, pine, and smoke are never liars, bringing our spirits ever higher. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of going out into the woods, this next song is about me doing that as a kid and realizing growing up that, man, I want every kid to have the opportunities I had as a kid. I got to grow up in southern Missouri. It was a great time. I lived out in the woods. And, you know, I probably could have used a couple more friends growing up, but you know what? I had plenty of trees and a little sister. So this next song is called Murphy's Song, and it's dedicated to my godson. Man, other people's kids, I absolutely love them. But this song goes out to what I want that kid to be able to do through their life. I wanna lay in the woods. I wanna hike every mountain. I wanna climb every tree and smell their blossoms. I wanna see the leaves change, feel the ground crunch underfoot. I wanna see and believe in the things I know I should. I wanna see the love for that which gives us life, no matter whether it comes from above or in the peace that's in the night. I wanna see the moon, and I wanna see the stars. That means I wanna live outside the land of cars. I wanna walk out to the sea where the waves crash on the shore. I wanna be the next of kin to aspire for something more. I wanna swim in the lakes fed by the glacial melt, but they're getting pretty deep, much like the fears I've felt. This is the song of your children. It was a song of your grandparents' parents. It is the song of anyone who ever went out of their way to love. And they are watching you, and they are hoping for you, and they are waiting for you to make it right, make it right. Won't you make it right? Doesn't have to be fair, but you can make it right. Doesn't have to be fair, but you can make it right. Oh, and this is the last time we're gonna ask nicely. Yeah, this is the last time we're gonna ask nicely for you to make it right. Make it right. Make it right. Make it right. I wanna see the moon, and I I wanna see the stars. That means I wanna live. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really mean it. This is the last time we're going to ask nicely. No, I do really mean it. We have the chance to make it right for our generation and every generation after, and I think it behooves us because we all breathe the same air. This next song is a nice little, it's an upper. This one's called Kusa and Saheli, and it's a love letter to this beautiful place just over the mountain. Thank you so much. And I got to go there with my wife, and we got to be sort of backcountry field guides, and we got to show kids a way of being that was appreciative of such a beautiful watershed that we here in Oregon have. So if you've ever wondered what it looks like, this song might tell you. Green boughs swaying, dripping sunlight filled to dew. Mossy highways lined with flowers to the truth. Steep river rushing through. It's that wide-eyed, white-capped, misty morning with you. Up on Saheli and Kusa, south of Seniem. Down to Blue Pool, the coldest water I can't stand. And I see the clouds that tell me you're still heaving. Feel so close to God, it's almost got me believing. We'll go down to Deer Creek, yeah, it's murky, but it's steaming. It'll be just you and me, can't even think of leaving. Leaving Saheli and Kusa, south of Seniem. On the Mackenzie, down a Blue Pool, the coldest water I can't stand. Thank you, thank you. I do want to add a disclaimer in there. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to Deer Creek Hot Springs, but never in my whole life have I ever had it to just myself. Ooh, that was almost terrifying. So this last song is called Wild Spaces, and it is the titular track of this EP. I've got a couple of up in here, of this coffee can here, and it's all about my journey through my life, finding wild spaces in all sorts of random places. Sometimes it's my backyard, sometimes it's a really run-down city park. I don't know. Sometimes it's Oregon. And it's an encouragement to all of y'all to go out and find those wild spaces. Get you to those wild spaces. Let your legs carry you into the unknown. face the mystery that you've been shown. I remember 19, living what I thought was the dream. Concrete box on my own, vintage carpet and shed, showers made a home. But sunny Texas, it made me seek the cool creekside shade. I found a city park and considered the offers it made. Follow the screen, ride the bed just out of sight. No one here, it's just me and all the leaves, a tiny wild space. Let my curiosity reap what it had sown. Found some peace in a secret place, a way for my weary mind to atone. And I remember being only 9, a 6-year-old in tow. Her eyes shine just like mine, and the moon in Ozark, the trees over our head. It's been many, many hours and we're overdue for bed, but the fresh cut trails by our uncle are still losing with their names. Little did we know they would someday be tamed. Till then we'll fill the forest with our fame. 2 wild children discovering the same in their wild spaces. Let our curiosity reap what it had sown. Through those hills we did hasten, never worried about our hunger, never listened for a phone. Now I'm nearly 30, been so long since I've been anything but good and dirty. Perched on a bus outside of Bend, feeding the fire, living for the outdoors in the woods on top of tires, and feel the skyscapes reaching juniper and stone. Smell that snowy wind just beckoning you on to those wild spaces. See how the land around you has grown. Quit all your social graces. Lose your shoes for a moment and feel your home. Thank you so much. That's the Wild Spaces EP. There is, however, a bonus track. And that bonus track is a song called The Scorned Bride. I grew up in a really conservative tradition that always viewed the earth as the bride, and someday the groom was going to come and, grooms make everything better, and, the bride was going to be all happy and everything was going to be hunky-dory. But growing up, in that tradition, I kind of was like, we sure aren't treating this bride all that nicely. So I wrote this song called The Scorned Bride. When we were young men, we played with fire, and for a time the flame it danced bright in our eyes. But then our greed grew past desire, and how that ember swiftly flies. And as we shivered in the wreckage of what we thought was promised land, start pointing fingers, but then we realized the torch was always in our hand. The scorned bride night will get back tenfold all that she's received. She'll flip tables and drown the masses if it'll bring her some reprieve. Yeah, quiet and with method does her vengeance strike the land. You might follow and be forgotten at her wrathful hand. She's gonna melt your heart with a beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of your days. She's gonna melt your heart with a beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of your days. She's gonna melt your heart with a beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of your days. She's gonna melt your heart, yeah. Well, when I was a young man, I played with fire, and for a time the flame it danced bright in my eyes. But then my greed grew past desire, and how that ember swiftly flies. And as I shivered in the wreckage of what I thought was promised land, start pointing fingers, but then I realized the torch was always in my hand. She's gonna melt my heart with a beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of my days. She's gonna melt my heart with a beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of my days. She's gonna melt my heart, beautiful gaze, ain't seen nothing like it in all of my days. She's gonna melt my heart, yeah. This next part goes out to all of you, Silver Moon, High Desert Music Collective. Well, I've traveled far and I've traveled near, and ain't no ever felt more like home than here. Yes, I have traveled far and I've traveled near, and ain't no ever felt more like home than here. Yes, I have traveled far and I've traveled near, and ain't no ever felt more like home than here. Yes, I have traveled far, traveled near, and ain't no ever felt more like home than here. Thank you so much. If you liked all of those past 6 songs, and you put some bread in my jar, take a CD if you like. Even if you don't listen to CDs, maybe you know somebody that does, and you could give it to them. But that's entirely my business. Getting my music into people that like listening to it. I had the great fortune of working for Camp Tamarack Outdoor School, and while I was there, I was a mentor to all these teenagers, not to mention all the students I was teaching, but I was asking them all these deeply personal mentoring questions, and pretty quick into it I realized that what was good for the goose was good for the gander, and so I started asking myself those questions, and just like everything else in my life, I turned it into a song. This is called Questions. Where do you turn Thank you. This next song is about eminent domain and how it has been the cornerstone of the United States of America. Well, someday I'd like to own my own piece of stolen land. So I'm saving up my money just as best as I can. But every day it seems like someone asks me for my change, and I just give it all away. I'll never have my home on the range, but I'll always have the secret corners of my heart. Yeah, with those sacred acres I will never part. And so when it doesn't go according to plan, I'll have a place to take it easy while I still can. Yeah, so I told you earlier that my set was going to be about my journey from small boy to courageous man. And, you know, it might not follow all the time, but usually that means being able to talk about your feelings, which I couldn't do for a very long time. The only feeling I had was anger. And I eventually learned that the root of that was sadness. So this next little set is from my EP, A Heart is a Heavy Burden, which is my story of realizing that caring about stuff sucks ass. You can't always turn it off. So this first song is called Granite City, Illinois, and it's the stories that my grandma told me growing up with my grandma, and about the Depression and losing her husband to mesothelioma. I don't see what all the fuss is about. There was always plenty of food in the pantry. So many ways for us to spend our time, as long as we spent it alone. My grandmother told me stories of selling apples for a penny fresh from the street corner, and how her husband had bees in the backyard as the fruits of his labors filled his garden and lungs with blood. For our bloody guards keep the stock options over the broken homes, settle fevers with the heart aside. Fill the hole in your heart with your children's children. Thank you. This next song is about, whether I'm choosing between sad or mad about things. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I lie awake at night thinking about all of the cringy, terrible things I've done in my life, and nothing like a sleepy mind to help you think of all those things. So this song is about cultivating pity rather than self-loathing. It's called Pity. Her fingers like ice soothe my furrowed scalp. Like lemonade on a fresh squeezed summer day. Soothing from my mind all the fear and worthy. Leaving me emptier but fuller in a funny way. And I pity the man who walks alone. I feel the fear of never coming home. Now that I've seen what love has to show, I pity the man who won't atone. The razor's edge of loneliness cuts the mind. Solitude is only worth how you spend your time. And the maw of eternity lies ahead. As empty as the spot beside me in this bed. And I pity the man who once sleeps alone, spending hours trying to find a soul in his phone. The wind outside echoes and calls a weary moan. I pity the man who won't atone. Thank you, thank you. This next song in the EP is called "Prayer for the Reformed Hoarder," and it's all about trying to reframe my baggage as luggage. It's been a few years, but the luggage is still dusting up my attic. Really thought I would have donated it by now, but nobody wants my useless broken zippers. Faded, trendy roller bags of shit I couldn't shake. So why am I searching for ways to hate it there? Just a tired imagination, just trying to cope. My God, I've never felt so close. My God, help me find another home. Yeah, why am I searching for ways to hate it there? Just coming up tired and empty-handed. My God. That song ends on a 5/7 because it goes right into a song about finding something good about the place you used to be. You know, because there's all such, you know, being older, you're like, oh, wow, that was actually a really bigoted catchphrase that my buddy had. Or, wow, that's a, why does that gas station's name all start with K's? So this song is called Alvarado, Texas. They've been wondering when I'm gonna wake up, smell the roses Grandma kept long after they were folding. Things these days just aren't made how they used to be. The phrases people say, they leave me reeling, and I gotta find my own way no matter where it goes. And where I'm gonna end up, I'll never know. I'll never know. For now, just feel the mud squish all up through your toes, dirt and sunbeams melting all your woes. Let the wind relax you for a time. Waves are lapping softly at your mind. Crackling campfires roasting weary feet. Lean against a friend and feel complete. No words as we stare into the coals. Dying embers lighting up our souls. Look back down my street, the garbage heaps are gleaming. Sunny highways lined with all the dying dreams. And little things could make or break your weekends, but the simple truths you'd never see it coming. Must have been something in the water. Must have been something in the water. Ooh. There was something in the way it moved, the trees shaking back and forth, just like my knee. Stars in your mouth as it opened wide, brilliant teeth all shining with your lies. Moonlight over empty soccer fields, dragonflies speed for their easy meals as the phrases slowly make their way out of my hands into yours to stay. Thank you. So, the last song on this EP is called A Heart is a Heavy Burden. A heart is a heavy burden, but it's worth the wait, and truth is when you're hurting, it's easier to turn your back on your own love. When well-pressed men come calling again, read carefully the way they treat the least when you think no one's looking. Wear your love on your sleeve. Your bleeding heart will ever be the source of courage against the man. And when you hold your tongue to not offend or make upset just once through starting an uncomfortable conversation, think of the people just out there dying. Empty spots at tables, parents, siblings, children, all are crying. And so when armored vans run rampant on streets, here is something to remind you when you think the world just might be watching. Stay on your feet. I ain't trying to say it's anything to kid about and easy breezy, but I can hear the people singing the songs of angry men who won't sit idly by while race and class try to divide us. Long live the courage of the people. Feed the fires and burn those cheap hells. Well, I don't see what all the fuss is about. There was always plenty of food in the pantry. So many ways for us to spend our time, as long as we spent it alone. My grandmother told me stories of selling apples for a penny fresh from the street corner, and how her husband had bees in the backyard, and the fruits of his labor filled his garden and lungs with blood. For our bloody gods, keep the stock options over the broken homes, settle fevers with a fresh cut of sod, fill the hole in your heart with your children's children. So ends the mild portion of Matt Puccio Jr.'s set tonight. My next song is called I Bet You Would Have Called the Cops on Jesus. Light, brilliant silence when we meet. The finality and obscenities that leak out when you breathe. Half-truths fly like snow white, wait over open fields we'll never walk again. An albatross dead, but somehow flying home to warmer skies like wind. Let it begin. Feel the breeze caress your deepest fears and stoke the coal that lets your worship never face up to spitting in the face of your love. Drain your doves of blood to fill the sacramental cup and raise a toast to respectable villains. Such gentlemen all. Such gentlemen all. These weeds that grow such stilted beings. Dirty your feet and discover the meaning of speaking truth to power, and just breathe in deep your final hours, and dog whistle us a funeral dirge. Denied will defy and decry and survive despite your evil words and all of your called my grandma the other day, and I said to her, Grandma, I'm pissed. And I don't usually say that to my grandma because she's a very proper woman. But I told her I'm pissed. Pissed about phony Christians. Jesus was a man of color killed by the state. This next song is called Fraternity of Murderers. They told me regicide was a lie. I should try buying high, something nice. Never let the news cycle get me down. So I got new jeans, muffled screams, heard a shot, better not make a scene. An ever-present bystander kind of thing. And damn, it's just another name I'll forget, racking up a grief debt. Never let the other's pain inconvenience me in any way. 'Cause no matter what I say, I swear, this fraternity of murderers seems to be here to stay. Chicken shits on replay, barely punished, drawing pay. Murderers keep telling me I'm in the way. Always gotta play their games. Never thought I'd see the day. No way to live down the shame. So I got live stream like laser beam, First Amendment on the scene, doing fine, I got time, put my scruples on the line. I'm checking in on brown skin, why the hell you stopping him? Tired of it, can't you see? So get your hands up off of me. Murderer who seems to be here to stay, chicken shit on replay, barely punished, drawing pay. Murderers keep telling me I'm in the way. Always gotta play their games. Never thought I'd see the day. No way to live down the shame. The shame. Oh, the shame. The shame. Oh, the shame. The shame. The shame. 'Cause these talking heads keep digging up and punching down. I ain't surprised, a bunch of clowns. Mother liquors giving cops a reach around. 'Cause boo leather never tasted so good. So good, front pew on Sunday, praise the state on Monday. Suffice it to say that some things make me sad, and I've finally found some things to be mad about. Yeah. This next song is a little more lighthearted. It's called The Boot Song. Well, it's high time that I laced up my boots, started marching for what I think the world ought to be. It's just fine if I don't see the fruits. I'm marching for the children coming after me. What does it mean to plant the seed of a tree whose shade you might not ever see? Where would we be without the deeds of those who died before their dreams came true? So grab your shoes, time to pay your dues. People you have never met are fighting so hard for you, so don't sit back yet or hedge your bets. Don't you want to die without any regrets? 'Cause it's high time that we laced up our boots, started marching for what we think the world ought to be. And it's just fine if I don't see the fruits. Yeah, I'm marching for the children coming after me. Thanks. That's The Boot Song. So this next song is about social media. I'm addicted. I've deleted all of them and I'm still addicted. That's how addiction works. The song's called Banners and Screens. No, actually, I just got to say one more thing. I opened up some random, neighborhood app, and I started scrolling. Some lost dog on, Deer Lane. Oh, shit. Oh, I gotta. Wait, no, what am I doing? All right, Banners and Screens. Here we go. Nobody messages me and I know it, so why do I constantly refresh the feed? Talent sunk deeply into the subconscious, addiction so strong it'd make mother weep. And you know that you do, and you know I do it too. So what the hell are we gonna do? And I miss the days when I'd wait for the letters, seemed to never come. But it seems we may get some shit done. Yeah, I sure had more fun. So where's my mind gone? No news is good news, and baby, I know it, so why are my eyes glued to banners and screens? Intrigue and scheming and heroes and demons, though some of it couldn't be as real as it seems. Or could it? And you know that they do. Fox and MSNBC too. So what the hell are we gonna do? Gonna suddenly say, to hell with this way, loose the fetters and go lay in the sun. And it seems we may find the answers to the questions that had us on the run. So let's have some fun. Thank you so much. One of my songs. I got one last song. It's called Bury the Hatchet. I wrote it whenever I was a grade school teacher, K-5 music. It was a great time, except for the fact that there's no standardized test for music, so therefore very little concern is allocated to the class. And I just got, one day getting in my 7,000 steps, making sure that no kids snuck an extra bathroom break during the state testing. I got real tired of it, so I wrote this song, and it used to be called something else, but then I realized that I should probably start getting over it and bury the hatchet. We drew all the boxes, checked all the boxes, burned all the boxes. Searching the sky to mirror sunken eye, but never let the man see you cry. Because we voted for boxes, fit into boxes, shit into boxes. Dream about boxes, we dream about boxes, and I'm not even sure where we go. But the green outside, it beckons me, you know. And unless this lawman leer at lower scores, drain the brain or suffer shuttered doors, fear the smear and teach below the shore. And I always thought for our children we'd dream of something more. But no, we drew all the boxes, checked all the boxes, burned all the boxes. Now we dream about boxes, we dream about boxes. I'm not even sure where we go. But the green outside, it beckons you, it beckons me, it beckons us to grow. Beckons us to grow. Thanks again. My name is Matt Puccio. The best thing that you can do for me is follow me on Spotify. The second best thing you can do for me is to buy my EP up here, or just take it and give it to somebody you think might like it. Thanks.
Give it up for Matt Puccio one more time. Woo woo. Thank you very much. And up next, we've got Larkspur Stand, our spotlight artist for September here at High Desert Music Collective. Thank you, everyone, for coming out to the patio here at Silver Moon and being a part of this. We really appreciate it. Here at High Desert Music Collective, we are committed to empowering artists in our community now and always. And right now, it makes a huge difference when you become a community member or a founding artist. So if you are interested in supporting what we do and having your membership money go straight to artists performing here on this stage tonight and artists that perform here and at other places in town, please go to www.highdesertmusiccollective.com and become a community member or a founding artist. You know, there's a lot of great benefits like discounts at Oregon. Here at Silver Moon, you get the cheapest six-pack in town with $2 off every time you buy a six-pack. And there's other great benefits as well. Just yesterday, I saved $8 with my membership card, bopping around town, grabbing a couple things. So, you know, I highly recommend it. And if you're interested, talk to myself or anyone else involved with the collective, or go to our website and you know, check out the membership details, www.highdesertmusiccollective.com. Recently, we put on a Oregon Wildfire Relief Fund show here at Silver Moon, and we raised $635 for relief efforts. Yeah, that's really awesome. Thank you to everyone who participated and helped make that happen. We actually, are planning a relief fund show with Sisters Coffee and Sisters next Friday, October 2nd. Once again, that money is that we're raising is being donated to those who need it most right now. It's so wonderful to be out here on the patio outside with wonderful air to breathe, and I know that some of our fellow Oregonians and others have really gone through a lot, and they could use all the support we can muster. So please, you know, support however you can, and if you're interested in our relief fund shows, please once again ask us or check out Sisters Coffee for that next one coming up a week from today. I'd like to say thank you to a bunch of folks. most importantly, Scott Baber here, who's doing all the tech for these things. It's really awesome. He's always raring to go and set all of this up. And John Thiessen running sound. Thank you so much to these guys. Please give it up for our sound and tech guys. We really appreciate them. Thanks. That's awesome. And thank you so much to Silver Moon and all the staff at Silver Moon. I know that everyone's working hard to make it awesome for us to be here. And thank you to all of you for coming out. Hardy folk, as I said before, here in Bend, coming out. Whatever, it's not raining. There's a little breeze. So we're going to keep doing these shows all through October and into November. So please keep coming out. It's only going to get more fun. We've got bands every Saturday from 4 to 7, 2 bands performing every Saturday from 4 to 7 here, as well as every Tuesday we've got solo artists performing here from 6 to 8. And we also have shows at Riff Tap Room from 6 to 8 on Thursdays. October's Spotlight Artist Show is going to be Friday the 23rd. It's going to be fantastic. Olivia Knox and her band will be performing, and then also Eric Ledbetter and his band will be performing afterwards. 2 awesome artists, both really excited to spotlight. We're really excited to spotlight them. Looking forward to all the music they're making. They've got lots of shows that we will let you know about. And we'll also be doing an exclusive interview with them and an in-studio performance. So once again, if you want to check out our exclusive content with artist interviews and shows on our website, please check it out, www.highdesertmusiccollective.com. We're really excited for Larkspur Stand. I know all of you are as well. They've just released an album, Road Trip Playlist. It's fantastic. Been really getting into it myself. And I really encourage you to just go find Larkspur Stand, named because 3 of the band members are from the Larkspur neighborhood here in Bend. Go check out Larkspur Stand. Check out their new album that they just have released. It's really fun. Road Trip Playlist, led here by Jake Soto, our spotlight artist for September, and backed by a wonderful band of guys. So please check out their album and their music on your favorite streaming platform. In just a minute here, we'll be getting ready for the next set. So if you need to take a moment or grab another beer or whatever, please do that now. And once again, thanks for tuning in at home and joining us here on the patio. Enjoy, everyone.
It's taken a number of spills. Yeah. No, I didn't. He said if I don't want too many things plugged in, I kind of don't like. Did you bring a heater? Yeah, I just grabbed it on the way out. I'm like, I got one of those little box ones. Oh, I can send them to you if you want to.
Oh, my baby, she's sunny South Valley. She says she just have to wait and see. Oh, my darling, I don't need you to stay with you, be so right. And that on this journey, so long I cannot take. It's a hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. Chase a wildflower is a chase favorite. It's a hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. Chase a wildflower is a chase favorite. She's in vain. It'll go from the sea. Now I doubt if my picture's where she's been dreaming. And I came across the ridge on a flower for St. Pete. Now I doubt if I'll again get to see. It's a hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. chase a wildflower is to chase bitter. It's a hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. Chase a wildflower is to chase bitter. I made it back to Portland to see my old friend Paul. His notes upon the ceiling saying I don't miss her at all. Now I know that there's a story. It seems a little bit too close in mind. Maybe I'll hit out the bank. See if she is fine. It's hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. Chase a wildflower is to chase. It's hard traveling gamble. Stay where I am. Chase a wildflower is to chase. Yeah, to chase bitter. Yeah, to chase bitter. Yeah, to chase bitter. That was Chase a Wildflower. That's on the EP, just recently released. We get to say that at least for the next year now. Just recently released. Yeah, we really like to thank Silver Moon, High Desert Music Collective. Real quick little note about High Desert Music Collective. Anybody you like Community? Anybody out there like Community? Anybody? Yeah, yeah. You know, the music scene here in Bend is bigger than the town. And I'm finding this HTMC, High Desert Music Collective, is really pulling together the music in a nice little collective fashion at this point. And a lot of good things to come out of that.
Hence the name.
Hence the name.
This is the one where you're walking, right, Joshua?
It's back on my old front porch again. I've been gone now since I don't know. It's back on my old front porch again. Hey, me a minute, I'll tell you where I've been. We was gone for a week or so. May have been more, I don't Oh, oh, yeah, that's right. When I got married to little lady called Jim. Now she thinks she's so damn pretty. I'll take her, whatever she needs care. It's back on my old front porch again. I've been gone since I don't know when. It's back on my old front porch again. Give me a minute, I'll tell you where I've been. It's back on my old front porch again. I've been gone since I don't know when. It's back on my old front porch again. Give me a minute, I'll tell you where I've been. We took a trip to old Nebraska. Around me, Yellowstone. Saw the bubbling mud pool. And Old Faith too. Saw Star Night with the wise old owl. I could have sworn mine heard a growl. So we decided not to sleep there that night. And we found a spot near the moon. Yeah, back on my old front porch again. I've been gone since I owned when. It's back on my old front porch again. Give me a minute, I'll tell you where I've been. Back on my old front porch again. Been gone now since I don't know when. was called Front Porch. That's also on the EP. We're going to hand the microphone over to the banjo, Garrett Miller. He's got some pretty cool tunes that we really want to share with you as well. You want to tell him the name of this song?
This one's called The Tweaker's Lament. Tonight we're raising money to get Jeshua a 3-ring binder. Tips generously appreciated.
Whatever you
Binders
got.
do we need?
Yeah, we're pretty lucky to have Joshua on bass with us. He's standing in. If you know any more available bass players, send them our way if you like what you're hearing and you
He's in
think
high
they'll fit.
demand.
This guy's in super high demand.
All right, here we go.
There's a weight on my shoulder, tugging at my spine, laughing at my struggle, man, it's weighing on my mind. Got the edge, shake it loose, leave it all behind. Living with trouble on my mind. There's a mouse in the pantry, elephant in the room, sweating like a banshee. Snake in my boot. All I've got left, $2 bill. But thirsty, got the urge to kill. Well, I'm going off the rail, coming off the track, coming up behind you. Don't you turn your back. Casey Jones ain't got nothing on me. Tweaking like a leaf in the breeze. There's a weight on my shoulder, tugging at my spine, laughing at my struggle. Man, it's weighing on my mind. Got the itch to shake it loose, leave it all behind. Living with trouble on my mind. Well, I'm doggy, flea bit, fixing to ride. Body staring at me, serving, scoring on the card. 3 sheets to the wind, and I'm living on a tear. Like a stranger, I don't really care. Well, Sudafed and Drano, batteries and bleach. Hand me down, Judy, my method I will teach. Call it shake and bake, ain't the chicken kind. Come on down, have yourselves a time. There's a weight on my shoulder, tugging at my spine, laughing at my struggle. It's weighing on my mind. Got the edge, shake it loose, leave it all behind. Living with trouble on my mind. price of pay for living fast comes a tragic end. Now I'm in prison doing 25 to life. Got no teeth, no money, no wife. There's a weight on my shoulder, tugging at my spine, laughing at my struggle. Pain, it's weighing on my mind. Got the itch, shake it loose, leave it all behind. Living with trouble on my mind. Well, I got the itch, shake it loose, leave it all behind. Yeah, I'm living with trouble on my mind.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. One of these days, we're going to get him to record that song. Yeah, we got Mike Wyek standing in on the guitar over there doing some fun stuff. He's pretty new to town, and
Thanks for having me.
he's able to just jump right in, man. He's pretty good. He lived in Austin for quite a while, so picked up some pretty good chops out there. Nashville, the other music city.
I still never been to Austin.
This next one's called Big Man. Biggest man that I ever saw was the smallest man that I ever heard. He used the guys as pseudo big words and the ideas of cowards. And he was sure raping the land was right. Sure felt like he had to put up a fight. Well, I can't tell you if it was his grandfather's pride. Whatever it was, he couldn't keep from his stride. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the rounder do a number on you. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the rounder do a number on you. Something about him says he's gotta use oil. Keep on turning the magnetic coils. Electricity's made in a number of ways, and it sure don't look like it's going away. How do you convince a man who refuses to budge? He tries to tell you he ain't got no love. Tell you a lie and tell it again. Never remember that you was once friends. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the rounder do a number on you. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the rounder do a number on you. Well, on the night he died, it all came back. Everything that he ever said. Watch and wait and see what there is. Through the last verse before he was dead. Well, for once now he was right. In the last half of his entire life. Now I see the work's being done. And our backyard I see winter vines. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the router do a number on you. My mama told me, Papa told me too. Don't you let the router do a number on you. Thanks everybody for braving the, a little bit of moisture that's out there right now.
Thanks, ladies, for dancing.
Nice dancing too. That's really awesome. How are we doing on the rain covering over here? Is that good? This next song is called Austin. It's called Nashville.
The tent was a good call. The tent was a good call.
You guys are awesome. We're not going to keep you waiting too long.
Thanks for sticking around.
Cause he ain't from Nashville, they probably won't like his song. Oh, that's okay now with him, boys. He'll keep on playing on and on. He said, oh, 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 oh. Well, he ain't no rhinestone cowboy, shorts and t-shirts and ties. Just an open Nebraskan boys trying to make his time on the line. He said, ooh, 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 out here. Didn't know fishing and he went to his sister's wedding. When wedding bells played for her that day, baby, you not now. Maybe one thing big on my world he might have in common with a Nashville girl. He loves traveling down the highway, loves to hear that bullfrog and he rolls up. Well, some of them might try to say he ain't paid his dues. Might try to say no, he ain't no big time Grand Ole Opry for you no more. He says, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, because he ain't from Nashville, they probably won't like this song. Oh, that's okay now with them boys. You keep on playing on and on. He says, ooh, 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 ooh. That's called Nashville. It's actually a song about rejection.
That's it, Jake. You're not going to say anything more than that?
We'll leave it for the interviews. This next song is a fairly newer one. I wrote this with a buddy a long time ago, a guy named Brendan McLeod and a guy named Rainheimer. We wrote this living in Eugene back in like 06 or something like that, I'd say. It was try-written, and we wrote it, each wrote verse. Brendan arranged it, and recently we started screwing around with it this summer, and I rearranged it. I said, Brendan, I'm going to put it my way. And he said, that's fine. You wrote it too. It's called Tough When You're Drunk. Tough when you're drunk. Nobody loves me. So hard to see when you're drunk. We're working hard every day, just trying to get a piece of the pie. Have my own slice, eat it at the same time. My baby, she left for me, and this bottle of gin. Now it's just me and the street. Getting me drunk. It's tough when you're drunk. Nobody loves me. So hard to see when you're drunk. Tough when you're drunk. Nobody loves you. So hard to see when you're drunk. Yeah, when you win to see me stumbling up the backstage, don't want to talk to me because I'm drunk. And again you cross the path, stumbling up the front porch, still don't want to talk to me, 'cause I'm drunk. It's tough when you're drunk, so hard to see, so really big when you're drunk. Tough when you're drunk. Nobody loves you. So hard to say when you're drunk. When you're drunk. Yeah, thanks for letting us try that out. It's a pretty new one. It's hard to see how much it's raining out there. I can't really tell. Are we okay? Yeah, okay. If it gets too bad, we might just have to
Get
you know.
electrocuted.
Yeah. This next one's a little bit of a cover. Been done by a number of folks over the years, since the 20s at least. I think the first time it was recorded was like 23. I forget the name of the band, but yeah. A lot of folks have gotten it in their repertoire. Thank you. It's a little too heavy, but it's for my size, for my size. Oh, roll on, buddy, don't you roll too slow. How can I roll? The wheels don't go. It's a long way to Harlan. It's a long way to Desert, just to get a little brew. Get a little brew. Well, that old ham, it killed John Henry. It ain't gonna kill me, boy. Gonna kill me. Roll on, buddy. Don't you roll too slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? Mr. Mike White. Ain't no hammer in this here tunnel. It can ring like mine, ring like mine. It'll ring like silver, shine like gold. It'll ring like silver, shine like gold. Roll, roll on, buddy. Don't you go too slow. How can I roll? The wheels don't go. I'm going on now just to see my baby. And I ain't going back. Ain't going back. Well, when I die, Lord, won't you make my tombstone out of number 9 gold? Number 9 gold. Roll on, buddy. Don't you roll too slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? It's a little too heavy, but from my size, roll on, buddy. Don't you roll too slow. How can I roll when the wheels don't go? How can I roll when the wheels don't go? Thank you. Yeah, that is also on the recently released EP that we got out there. You can check it out. If you like this, go on Spotify. Look us up, Larkspur Stand. We're on the social media stuff too, primarily Facebook, because it's a lot of work.
Stuff in my case under there so it doesn't get wet.
There's a little tune I wrote about a year ago. It's got a lot to do with loneliness, traveling. I travel for my day job, and was home one time, and I kind of just sitting there thinking about how good it was nice to be home and not worry about being alone, and just grateful that my friends were with me at the time. And so it's like one of these times we're grateful we're all together, we're able to do this. We're outside, we're braving the weather. And yeah, so this is it's called All Them Lonely Days, and it's kind of about, not worrying about them, kind of happy that they're gone.
Yeah, I'm good. Ready to rock.
Wishing all the lonely days were behind me. Wishing all the lonely days is gone. Wishing all the lonely days so far behind now. Thank you for riding on that road. Home is where heart is now, I know. Traveling Colorado, this time I got my guitar. Traveling Colorado, this time I got my guitar. Brought my guitar to Colorado, I was for the road. Baby, in the gypsy hole. It go till I'm through my door. Standing on a mountain, feeling so all alone. Standing on a mountain, seeing my woman so low. Standing upon the mountain, shook me to my bone. How the hell did the old man go? She is sweet, smells of lavender gold. Well, the man showed the world, he probably didn't have no friends. Blind to buy his money, never even had a chance. At least I probably won't be as lonely as him. Ain't no need for the way Wishing all the lonely days were behind me. Wishing all the lonely days is gone. Wishing all the lonely days so far behind me now. Take you right on that road. Home is where heart is now. I know. Home is where heart is now. I know. Home is where the heart is now. I know. How we doing? Yeah, people are still there. Everything's still staying dry enough, huh? All right. We got more songs.
What up? Go.
Midnight fly. Engineer, won't you let that wheel some on? Midnight fly. Pay my dues and I feel like traveling on. Runaway team horses enough to make me stay. Roll you roll round another man, hold him back your way. Don't you about me, never let it cross your mind, except for when you hear that midnight notes and whistle. Midnight flyer. Engineer, won't you let that whistle on? Midnight flyer. Pay my dues, feel like traveling on. Baby, go Santa Fe, baby, San Antonio. Any town where I'm bound just to get me gone. Don't you think about every lip cross your mind, except for when you hear that long midnight whistle whine. Ooh, midnight fire. Engineer, won't you let that whistle moan? Ooh, midnight fire. Pay my dues, feel like traveling. Ooh, midnight flyer. Engineer, won't you let that whistle moan? Ooh, midnight fire. Paid my dues and feel like traveling on. Yes, I paid my dues and I feel like traveling on. That's a cover. It's called Midnight Flyer. It's our slowest song. And now we're going to go into our fastest song.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I like Bigfoot as a second one.
Let's see one of your songs.
Woohoo!
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's end it with Bigfoot.
Due to inclement weather, this is our last song. We really appreciate everybody braving this and toughing this out. This is really awesome. We knew we had a thank you. Yeah, we are Lark's First Stand. Please go check us out on Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. All the major platforms for streaming we're on. Yeah. Not the sites that you're on. This is about a little mystical creature that likes to wander around in this forest around here. Let me tell you a little story about a man they call walking through the forest just the other day. Just a cruising on my way. Oh, I stopped for a little snap, and I heard a big old snap. Took the railroad, did I see? Go to bed, back in. What do I do, little old man? When I'm treading upon big land, yeah, please, don't murder me. Look up the kitty, what did I see? Didn't know if you could have. We started to live. Now we're standing, just you and me. Big boy, we should be friends. Yeah, big boy, I think we could be friends. Big boy, we should be friends. Right about they let out a big old, and he stood there smiling now. This is what he said to me, as long as you don't tell, it's all about me. Bigfoot, oh Bigfoot, I was walking through the forest just the other day, just a cruising on my way. Bigfoot. Yeah, we figured we'd probably cut it short. So I see water dripping down. I'm like, oh, we should stop. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, we're Larkspur Stand. Thank you to High Desert Music Collective. Really quick, for anybody who's still here, anybody on the live stream, if you love community, love the High Desert Music Collective, go become a member. If you love the music scene in this town and you want to continue to see it grow, there's a really great opportunity to become a part of that. It's building, it's going to make this town more of a music town than it already is. It's just organizing it and putting it into a nice little box. It's creating live streams for musicians. We're just a local musician band. I have a day job, but stuff like this helps get exposure to outside of this area. We're, a lot of great, Scott from Core Studios, he's rocking it over there. John, he is rocking the sound. Thank you, John. Appreciate you guys all so much. Please just go check out High Desert Music Collective online.com. Check out the opportunities. Thank you guys. Have a good night.